That's kind of when we're looking for old growth characteristics, and not that this forest is an old growth forest. I think it's documented that this forest was cut at one point, but it is well on its way to developing those old growth characteristics that make old growth so special. They can return in time, and so this white oak here is a good example of that. You've got a nice den tree forming, all different kinds of animals can live in there. You've got this really kind of cool, almost like arm-like branch coming off that is really had a lot of time to develop. Um, when you look for old growth, you're really looking for what the canopy kind of tells you has happened to that tree over time. And older trees have been subjected to a lot more storms, a lot more insect damage, and they get these kind of twisted, unique looking crowns to them that are unlike our younger trees that are growing on the landscape. And so, you know, you mentioned also the cottonwood, where we'll see that where that cottonwood once stood. There were probably several trees in here that were left over after they cut it. Trees that they decided were either too small or didn't meet the lumber grade, or also with that logging period, it was kind of several waves. First they took the white pine, then they took red oak and hemlock to use for tanning hides, and so this kind of disturbance that happened historically occurred over several decades, and so this probably wasn't all cut at once, but cut several times and brought down little by little. And so this white oak here, it may have been a younger one hanging on at that time, and then it had the chance to had an open sky above it and a chance to get going, and so just kind of one of those kind of cool features that we look for in a developing forest.